Lymphatic 1 is my old original lymphatic formula I've had for just, I don't know how many years, 30, 35 years. That's my old standard formula. I used to call it number 4. So lymphatic number 2, I expanded that. I think that's a good formula. I just kept going with that. I read about these three herbs and bitter melon, that these pharmaceutical company was trying to get a chemotherapy out of these since they were touted to be anti-cancer herbs, and so I'd read about that in some newsletters, and I thought, well, you know what, let's just give it a try. So I just created Lymphatic 3, and I just gave equal parts to bitter melon, graviola, matamba, and I forget the other one. And I just thought, well, I'll just try it as an experimental one. Well, people start saying, oh, my lymph nodes are swelling. I'm going, ooh, good formula. Because I knew it was drawing. So that's a good formula. Lymphatic 3, you want to use probably the second or third down the road. I started thinking a lot more about astringents. And astringents, of course, nettles is astringent. And astringents pull and clean. They're like lemons. Lemons are astringent. Grapes are somewhat. So you use astringents when you're trying to clean something. Well, guess what we're trying to clean? A lymphatic system miles long, so astringents, that's what we like. And so white oak bark's a little bit of an astringent. These astringents are also used to tighten things and tone things. So you see that there's a fair amount of astringents in the prolapsed organ formula. So lymphatic 4, I said, well, I'm just going to put some of the best herbs in there for the lymph, and then I'm going to throw some astringents in there to see what happens. Well, then people started to say, wow, man, I really feel clean. I really feel a difference in that. So I thought, you know, I've been using that from the second 2 weeks for that next month. So that'd be week 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I'm using lymphatic 4. I come over here and use lymphatic 1 capsules because I'm going to start drawing and pulling in the bowel. The liquids absorb so much better, especially with the alcohol. It absorbs so much better into your body. And that's the goal. Get it in through these colons, or these small bowels that are interstitially lymphatically constipated, where there's malabsorption. The lymph node 2 is basically black salve, you know, bloodroot and things in a liquid form. So I love lymph node 2. Lymph node 1, another powerful one. Someone said, well, I've been using lymph node 1 and lymphatic 1 liquids, and boy, do I really feel a difference. So we've been playing with that. So it's kind of like this, you know, we're playing with these things. Lymph node 2 capsules, however, I highly recommend you avoid that one unless you have a cancer or tumors, and then I would use that one at maybe 1 capsule a day or 2 capsules a day. Because we started using that just like a regular 2-3 times a day, and people started actually projectile vomiting. And we didn't realize that in capsule form they were 10 times, if not 100 times stronger. I always assumed tinctures were stronger because the amount of compression and distillation that's put into that. But this lymph node 2 is a butt kicker capsule. So be aware of that one. And I love Lymphatic 1 capsules. The raw herbs are so much better for the GI tract and the liver and pancreas. You're going to have a better response, but much more powerful. So you have to be careful with that. But the liquids and the tinctures, so play with them all you want. They're great, these lymphatic herbs, and there are just so many great ones out there. I just play with them all the while.